Hello everybody, it's Wendy, and today we're going to make a quick and simple and very easy bookmark because we are thinking out of the jewelry box this week, and we're using Jesse James Beads July edition of the Magical Mystery Bead Box to do this. So you can use any beads that you have, though. This is very simple and very just quick and easy, and you can use any beads that you have. So what I've got here, first of all, our encouraging word for today is be brave and keep going. Okay, so I've got the beads, some beads and charms here from the Magical Mystery Bead Box. I love these little cow heads and these little triangles. They're very southwestern vibe to it, little tassels. We've got some roses here, some beautiful little beads, and I have this chain, this paperclip chain. So you can use any chain that you want as long as it has links big enough to put your jump rings through. Now I do have some 8mm jump rings. You can use any size jump rings you want. And I have a book here. So I want to make this long enough to where it's going to hang out the top and the bottom. And the middle here is not going to be real bumpy with beads. So we wouldn't want to put these big beads in the middle because then you can't close your book. But if we open this up and we put this in here, then you kind of look and you've got some hanging out the top, which is going to be cute. I might pull it up just a bit. And then I'm going to leave a little bit hanging out the bottom. But we want the middle part to be able to be in our book. And, you know, most books are, I've got one this size, I've got this one. My Bible is a little bit bigger, but, you know, so I'm probably going to cut it right about here, and we'll see how long this ends up being. I'll measure it here in just a second. My cutters do not want to cut that paperclip chain. There we go. Come on now, you can do it. No, they can't. Those cutters can't do it. And I know this is really strong chain, so I need to get some, like, big wire cutters. I might steal some out of Chris's toolbox because that's kind of what I need for some of this stuff is just some, like, heavy-duty wire cutters, I think. But there we go. We got it. All right. So my total length here that I'm going to make mine, and you can make it however you want. If you want to do it little, do it little. If you want to do it big, do it big. So we've got 12 inches here. Looks like about 17, probably. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I've got 19 inches of chain. But now the whole middle we're not going to do anything with. So the ends, we're going to make some dangles to put on. And it's going to be our bookmark. It's going to hang out the top and be pretty, and out the bottom and be pretty. So you grab as many beads and charms as you want, whatever theme you want. And I've got some ball head pins here. And some of these don't need to go on the head pin, obviously. This just needs to go on a jump ring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create some links with my ball head pins, and I'm going to show you how I do that. I'm going to do wrapped wire. So I'm just going to take a head pin, going to find a bead. So here's my little rose. Just going to put it on here. And then coming up just a little bit from the top, right here, I want to leave enough room for the wrap, okay? And I'm going to bend this 90 degrees, just like that. I'm going to take my round nose pliers, and I'm coming up and over. Then I am rotating them up and coming under, and that makes that nice little loop there. Okay? And then I'm just going to take my pliers, I'm going to hold this here, and I'm just going to wrap with my fingers. You can wrap with your plier if you want, your other plier. Sometimes it's easier. And I'm just making a messy wrapped loop. And I want it to be a messy wrapped loop. I like the look. I think it's cute. And that's what I want. So that's what I'm doing. So get a good little messy wrap going here. And then I'm just going to either tuck it or trim it. I'm trying to tuck it right there. All right. And there we have it. Good little messy wrap loop. Now I'm going to do that with all this stuff. So I've got this ball here, or this bead, but this one It has a pretty big hole here. So this ball head pin is going to go right through that. So that ain't going to work. So I'm going to have to pull out a couple of, maybe I'll pull out some little spacers. Let me see if I have some little gold spacer beads. Little tiny gold spacer beads are good for this kind of a situation, or little tiny silver spacer beads. And I thought I had some in my drawers here. I really thought I did. There they are. I knew I did. Well, I didn't know I did, but I thought I did. Okay. And I like to mix the gold and silver. I think it's pretty. Now let's see if this will, these aren't much bigger than the ball that's on this thing. So these, it may not even work. I may have to pull out a silver one. So here's, yeah, these are, well, actually it does. It stops it. Okay, cool. So I'm going to do another one on the top. I was not thinking that was going to, but it did. And then I'm going to do the same thing. Bending 90 degrees here. Taking my round nose pliers, coming up and over, rotating up, and then coming under. So you got your little loop right there. And then I'm just going to take my pliers and I'm going to wrap. This head pin is a little thicker than the one I just had. I don't know why. I've got all my ball head pins kind of mixed in together. All this gold in with the gold and silver. So I haven't really separated them out according to gauge or anything like that. So that's probably why this one's thicker. And now I'm going to cut this and just tuck in case you don't want it to snag on anything. And there we have it. Okay, so I'm going to use all my little charms here. Now these two, this one, these guys don't need all of these right here just need a jump ring pretty much, or a couple jump rings. But the rest of these, I'm going to go ahead and do my little wrapped loops. So I'll do one more here with you. I'm going to put a bead cap on there. Another bead cap. And I'm not doing a ton of beads and charms. I just want enough to make, just to make it decorative and cute, hanging out the top and the bottom of the book. These would be great to make and sell if you're doing a craft show. I think these would sell really well, and they're super simple. But you could design all different, I mean, you could do beachy ones, you could do gemstone ones, just all kinds of different things. Okay, I'm going to trim him off here. So there's that one. Okay, so go ahead and make up the rest of your little dangles and come on back. Okay, so here we are. We've got all our little charms and everything made. Now, what I'm going to do is hook things onto the ends here of both ends of this bookmark. So I want something kind of big. I think I'm going to put the cow on the top here, just because he's pretty big. And I'm literally just hooking him on with a jump ring, just like this. Whoops. You want to make sure all of your rings are closed up really good. So if you're not familiar with opening jump rings, which I know most people are, but if you're not, you go side to side. So side to side like this, okay? You don't pull it open front to back, because if you do, you're never going to get it closed up really good again. So there we have that one on there, okay? So let's do a turquoise bead. Now I want to separate these out, so I want like one of each thing on the top and one of each thing on the bottom. I only have the one big cow skull there, so that'll go on the top. And then the rest of these, I'll just kind of spread them out here, and then I make sure I have some for the bottom too. And you can put as few or as many beads as you want on. I'm just going to do like every other link probably at the top, and then every other link at the very bottom. Got that one on. So I think this box, this Magical Mystery Bead box this month was so cute. I love the theme, the Southwest kind of rodeo theme. So cute. So let's see, do I want to do another one up there? I kind of do. And after I do the top here, then I will put this in my book and kind of measure where it goes to. And then if I need to cut some off the bottom, if I've got it too long, I can do that. But first of all, I want to get the top done. So we're just going to take the tassel, put it right here. on the jump ring. And again, I'm closing my jump ring side to side. You can feel when you close them that way, you can feel them touch, you know, you can feel the edges touch each other. So you know that it's closed up good. You open it this way and close it that way. Okay, let's do this little triangle here. We'll just go ahead on the next rung, I guess, on the next link. And you could make this really full if you wanted to do tons of beads at the top and tons of beads at the bottom. It would be really cute. But I don't really want to make mine quite that full. I'm just doing it a little bit less. I'm going to put this one up here. Okay, so see how it's turning out? I'm just going to layer them down through here a little bit. I've got 3 more. I think I'll do this big ball next because all my silver's up here. So let's go ahead and do this guy. I'll put him right here. Then we'll go ahead and do our turquoise drop. Actually, I might do him right in here. Yeah, I might do him on the same link as the silver one that I just did. Okay, and then I'm going to do my other little cow charm here. And we'll put him right here. Okay, so here's my top. So now I can take my book and I can lay this in it. And see how it hangs? It's so cute how it hangs down the front there. Oops. Now you can't see because I'm off frame. But there's how it is. It just hangs on the front. So cute. And then we're going to do a little bit out the bottom. So let me make sure I have this measured kind of how I want it. That's pretty good. Yeah, I might shorten this just a bit on the bottom. Gosh, I hate to try to cut it again with these crazy things, but I'm just going to take a couple rungs off a couple links off the bottom. There we go. Because I don't want it to be too long. Okay, so now I'm just going to take it and I'm going to do the same thing that I did on the top. I'm going to start with probably this big bead on the bottom. Not with my cutters, I'm not. Okay, so we'll put this guy on the bottom here. Okay, then we'll go maybe the rose next. Just like this. And that's how I do it. I'm just, and you could do, I mean, it would be so cool to do themes like an all blue, shades of blue, like, you know, all the shades of blue or all the shades of green or an ocean theme or I don't know, whatever you want to do. Fantasy theme. You could do crosses, do a religious themed one. I mean, just anything would be really cute. I love this Southwest theme. I think it's adorable. I want to go, I think I might go right here with it. I might make a couple of these for my son and just guy looking ones because he loves to read. He's always got books around. Always reading something new, so he would probably like one of these. And they could be as feminine or as masculine as you wanted to make them. One with like all onyx beads would be really cool, and maybe gunmetal chain for a guy. That'd be cool. Okay, let's go right here with you. And right here with you. Little cow head. Okay. And let's put it in our book and see. So here's my book. Just gonna stick it right in there. Super cute. Yeah, really cute. Let me raise the camera a little bit here. All right, so here we are. Look how cute. We've got our little tassel coming out the bottom and the top for our little bookmark. So you could do this so many different ways. I think it's really cute. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like it and subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost a thing to subscribe. You just hit that little button. It's free and it helps me so much. So check out Jesse James Beads Magical Mystery Bead Box. That's what this was for July, and I think it is super cute. So thanks guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.